back to Straub Customs, and instead of watching me sand this, take a look at how I got here. Alright, now that it's sanded as good as I want to do it, it's a go-kart. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to start with some filler primer, and we're just going to get to spraying this. Here in my makeshift paint booth, I've got fans going. I think it'll be fine. You don't want to watch primer. I'll get back to you when it's all done. And just like that, primer's done. It's been about 30 minutes. We gave it another quick scuff. We're going to get to putting the gray onto it. So far, it's not too bad. Whoa, focus. So this is going to be a metallic charcoal gray, the same as the truck. This takes forever and it hurts your fingers. I'm going to get the fans turned on and we'll come back when it's all one color. Alright, it is 9 o'clock, it's 90 degrees out, and I am done with the gray coat. For everyone keeping count, it took 2, 4, 6, 7 cans of the gray, 3 cans of primer. Let's see. The light's going to mess with it. Let me get over here and we'll take a look. I'll just carry the light. The whole thing is gray. I'll lay the purple down after this cures. And it is by no means perfect. It is still just a go-kart. It's been a couple days. The paint's cured. There's dust all over it. Let's get it cleaned up. And we're going to start laying some lines for the purple scallops. We're going to start laying scallops exactly like this. We're going to start on the hood. Then we're going to move to the body. And we're going to run them down the side just like this. On that thing. I got it blown off, wiped off with some wax and grease remover. We're going to start laying some lines. First things first, we're just going to start with our center. This one's not going down all the way. But our next one down here will reach closer to the back. Just going to keep walking back and forth and making references off of my truck to get them kind of close and exact. This one will run all the way down to the side as well. I'm not measuring anything out, I'm just kind of going on what looks good. Kind of what I did with my truck. I'll roughly set that there. There's a width. I mean, it's just over a thumb. That's about as good as it's getting measured. And we'll cut it off like that and go on to the next one. That one looks good right there. Rip it. I am not a professional painter, so none of this is going to be exact. It's all for fun. In order to make the inside and the outside edges round, we're going to come through and just kind of round those off and connect corner to corner. Right there and there. To make the inside, we're going to rip off a piece. Going to overlap those corners. Now we're just going to make kind of a rounded edge. Just like that. Do another one corner to corner. And we'll come through with a piece of tape. And this is where the X-Acto knife will come through and cut along. All of this is guessing, we're just kind of making it look nice. Come through. You want to lay your X-Acto blade flat instead of pointed down. Don't want to dig into the paint. Just like that, we got a rounded inside corner. Let's get an outside corner done. We're just going to remove that part. Just like that, we got an inside corner, or an outside corner. We'll just keep going. I went and got the top stripes laid down. Now we're going to start working on the side. We're going to come down to about mid-door on a couple of them, and then it's going to stop, and we're going to start on the back section where the hood is, or the bed is. Let me go show you what it looks like on the truck. So right here we're going to come about mid-door on a few of those, and then we're going to start on these lines down the bed. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run a line the whole length of the body. That way we keep it all symmetrical and all the lines are the same height. We'll just run it straight down that body line. it off right there. Lay it flat. Come onto the bed part. We're going to lay that down and lay it flat. That's our first line. Now we're going to pick about roughly middle of the door, bring it back a little bit more, and we're going to lay our first scallop. Just push that on. Don't put any pressure. Just push that on. Don't put any pressure down. Bring it all the way out. That way you can line it up. Once you rip it off, you can go through and seal your line in. We're also going to do that for the second line. We're not going to worry about the back just yet. But we're going to come off of this body line and run it all the way down this body line up front. Just like that, we have the start of our next scallops. We're going to come back after it's all laid down. I got the front scallops laid down. I got the bottom door ones laid down. We're going to move on to the back, and I'm going to show you how we break it right here. So basically, we're going to take it down. This is where the door would meet the bed. So we're going to come just a little bit off of that. We're going to bring it all the way down to this third line. Cut that off. Now all of this we don't need up until, oh, let me get out of the way. All of this we don't need up until the point. We can actually just give it a slice, a little trim. That'll reveal the end of the scallop a little bit better. We can do the same thing with this bottom one. We're just going to reuse this tape. Make another line. And this will be for the top scallop. This is the top of the bottom scallop. Then we'll have two more down here, a couple down there. We'll come back when that's all done and we'll check it out. Alright, let me show you why it's good to step back and take a look at your projects. As you can see, right there I messed up. That one's supposed to be at the bottom of this line, and this one is supposed to be at the very bottom. Always triple check your work. I got all that fixed up now that it goes to the bottom, just like the rest of them. I went and got these two done, and that'll finish this side. I'm going to go ahead and knock out the other side, then I'm going to mask everything and paper it all off. After a few hours of masking, we finally got it all done. Now we're going to take 30 seconds to spray the thing, and then we'll get it unmasked. I'm going to go with the metal cast purple. We'll come back when it's all done and we'll start untaping it. Just like that, we got the purple laid down. Now it's time to peel everything. This is the fun part, although you do create a lot of garbage. The best part of peeling is the fine line tape, because then you really get to see what you're laid down. That turned out pretty good so far. We're going to come back and we're going to compare it to the other truck. that I got these in a quiet parking lot, let's take a look and compare them. I'm going to get this video wrapped up with me loading it onto the truck with the winch. Just like that, we're on. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.